How did shell shock affect soldiers in WW1? Imagine being trapped in muddy trenches, constantly under fire, and hearing shells explode all around you. The stress was overwhelming, and many soldiers faced a strange and frightening condition called shell shock. During World War I, shell shock was a common problem caused mainly by the intense stress of combat, especially from exploding artillery shells and the horrors of trench warfare. Soldiers who experienced shell shock showed a wide range of physical and mental symptoms that made it hard for them to do their jobs. At first, people thought shell shock was just a physical injury to the brain caused by the blast of shells. But soon, it became clear that many symptoms were psychological, like nightmares, confusion, and extreme fear. Soldiers often trembled, felt dizzy, or lost control of their limbs without any physical injury. Some couldn't speak or walk properly, and others had headaches or hearing problems. Many experienced paralysis or blindness that had no physical cause. The most haunting sign was the 1,000-yard stare, where soldiers looked vacant and distant, showing they were mentally overwhelmed. Back then, the military didn't understand shell shock well. They often thought it was a sign of cowardice or weakness, not a real medical condition. This led to soldiers being shunned or punished for showing symptoms. Treatments varied from talking therapies inspired by Freud to harsh methods like electric shocks to try and stimulate nerves. Sadly, about 2/3 of soldiers treated for shell shock were sent back to fight, even if they were not fully recovered. Many soldiers who suffered from shell shock couldn't return to combat and needed long-term care. After the war, few effective treatments existed, so some soldiers carried the effects for life. Shell shock was one of the first times the world saw how modern warfare could damage the mind as well as the body. It helped people understand that war's mental toll is just as serious as physical injuries. In the end, shell shock changed how we see mental health issues related to war and paved the way for understanding conditions like post-traumatic stress disorder today.